Thank you for joining me on The Biz Grill as we root and fish out stories that needs to be discussed and analyzed. Now let's shift our focus to Adum market in the Ashanti region. In the previous week, the market was engulfed by fire, a massive one, of course, that led to the destruction of a lot of shops and about hundreds of CDs being destroyed. And you can actually feel the frustration and the grievances these traders are pouring out. But you see, in the course of the week, there was a banter between the public relation officer of the Ghana National Fire Service, Mr. Felix Nate, and then between him and the Ashanti Regional Minister, Mr. Amuakun Hene, all because the Ghana National Fire Service PRO claimed that there were not enough fire tenders to quench the fire. And you see, this really brought out a lot of arguments between them. But that is not really my case, because I don't want to actually delve on that. You see, he made mention, the PRO made mention that there is a lot of things that needs to be done in the Ghana National Fire Service as a whole. And you and now will bear with the fact that countless without number fire service personnel always come out to complain that, either they are out of this or they are out of that, where fire is being, a place where it's being engulfed by fire and property is destroyed. You call the fire service personnel and then they'll be there like an hour time. And by the time they'll get there, like everything is almost destroyed. Sometimes they get there and then they tell you that they don't even have water to quench, this stuff. And this has become a problem for some time now. We complain, yes, but I feel like we should focus more on what they are lacking as a sector. And these people also play a crucial role, because we live in a world where we cannot prevent certain things from happening. We cannot sit down and prevent fire from burning things, or we cannot sit down and then prevent a place from being engulfed by fire. All these things happens, unfortunately, like it happens unplanned, like you didn't really plan it. And sometimes I don't think you sleep and then you pray that by the time you wake up your house should be burnt. No. But if these things should happen, we have sectors that are being trained for this. But then I feel like our Ghana National Fire Service, the sector as a whole, is, shall I say, it's outdated. Excuse me to use that word. I feel like it's outdated and it should be overhauled. And then the basic logistics that sector is lacking should be provided with. They said the fire tenders were not there. They were complaining. The PRO even said that they don't have health insurance. Things that will cover them out. And you see, this fire thing, they are rescuing their lives to save a life. That's how I put it. They're rescuing their life to save a soul. And so if they're doing all these things, what are we putting in place to ensure that their safety is being guaranteed? So the equipment and logistics that we feel they are lacking in the sector should be provided with. And I think training and capacity building should also be involved. Most of our Ghana Fire Service, personnel are using trades or trainees that they are being taught from those times. And the world is evolving. Even in different countries, looking at the fire, you could see that it involves we even flying in a plane to quench it. Because if you look at how the thing occurred, you cannot just stand down and then quench those fire. So I feel like training and capacity building should also be involved. Infrastructure development. If you go to some national service offices and you see where, it's very bad. So we might complain that they are not doing their job well. But please, the current government, I know the previous government has done this part. I wouldn't blame him or tarnish what he has done. But I will say that where Even if he has not been able to do anything, the current government, you are pleading with him that he should make sure that basic things that these people need, to execute their works, it should be done to them so that we don't face this again. Thank you for making time with me on Debbie's Grill.